everyone, and welcome to Advanced Songwriting. My name is Andrew Lambert. I'm a local actor and musician. This is my friend Jim Alvord.
Hello!
He's a drummer and a talented musician. And then we have Jim's dad. This is Lynn Alvord, Dr. Lynn Alvord,
That's
I
right.
might say.
That's right.
And we've invited Lynn here today to be the moderator of our little discussion.
Let's not let the doctor thing get to his head. All right.
Very good. So today, we are going to be talking about something called forever songs. And forever songs are those songs that just are going to be around forever. They are so iconic, they're so beautiful, they're so memorable that people just love to sing and play them all the time.
We're going to debate tonight 2 forever songs. There's a lot of examples of forever songs, but I've chosen a forever song that's more in the rock and roll category, a song that you cannot miss. And have you chosen a song as well?
I have, and it comes from the American Songbook of Musical Theater.
What song did you choose?
I chose Edelweiss, which is from the 1959 stage musical written by Rodgers and Hammerstein called Sound of Music.
And were you alive in 1959?
I was not. That was
well,
a few years before my
maybe that's an
coming,
example
sir.
of a forever song since it's that old, and we're talking about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fair.
Are you doing okay over there, Lynn?
Oh, yeah. Could I just interject here a minute? Did I tell you about the time you mentioned the theater? That Van Cliburn, the famous pianist, came to Salt Lake City, and he played there, and my friend and I pretended to be newspaper reporters for our school newspaper so we could get into his dressing room and see him, you see. And so we did that, and actually he opened the door, and there was his mother sitting with a mink stole on. His mother went everywhere with him, you see. And he came out on the stage right where he'd been playing, and he started to talk to a few of us kids.
Mink stole. What we're here to talk about, though, tonight is forever songs. And before we go into your very interesting story about a mink stole, we're going to talk about Hotel California, written by the Eagles.
Go ahead.
I've come up with a few facts that maybe some of us don't know about this song. It actually is quite epic. It was made in 1978, so I was 1 year old at the time. It did rise to a #1 hit, of course. Everyone knows that. It got the Eagles into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In my opinion, it may have the greatest guitar solo of all time. It's 2 guitarists playing in unison in a harmony, melody that everyone can easily sing. Everyone knows the melody to Hotel California. We've all heard that many, many times. And it got, I don't know, I looked up the royalties that they got, but they'll probably get rich and forever and ever get royalties off of this. The Eagles, 150 million albums. They have 5 #1 singles. They had 6 Grammy Awards.
Jim, hate to interrupt you, but this is so pertinent to what you're talking about, all these awards.
So what's the name of your song, Edelweiss?
It's Edelweiss. You'll remember
You don't want to hear
Christopher Plummer
my story.
pulls out his guitar and starts singing that beautiful song. Just sweeps Julie Andrews off her feet, right? Because the song is just so beautiful. It's so heartfelt. It actually sounds like an Austrian folk song, which I always kind of figured it was an Austrian folk song, but actually it was written for the musical. And it was the last collaboration between Rodgers and Hammerstein. Actually, Hammerstein died shortly after this song was written. So again, it's just lyrical. It's just this beautiful. Are you doing okay there, Lynn?
Oh, yeah, fine. No problem.
Okay. Yeah? Okay.
No problem.
Spider in your shoe or something?
No. These shoes, that you don't have to undo the laces. In fact, Jim gave them to me.
Oh,
Put your feet in them. And
very good.
Merry Christmas.
So anyway, I would just submit that, while Hotel California was a great song, it is a great song. Edelweiss just transcends, cultures and times and just is beautifully written and can be played just on a single guitar and sung Edelweiss, Edelweiss, right? Oh.
I'll give you it. It's a catchy melody, but in 100 years, are we going to be singing Edelweiss, Edelweiss, unless we're at some sort of Swiss festival somewhere? Maybe if people have their Stein shot that pen at me. If they're at some sort of festival, maybe they'll be singing Edelweiss, but that's more for comedic relief than actual true meaning. I think people will truly love hearing Hotel California. It's just one of those epic songs you're going to hear over and over. People never tire of.
You know, the moderator here, you said it. They were so in love with that song. When we were playing in the cornet choir, we were on our way to Salt Lake to play in the Salt Lake Tabernacle, you see. It was UEA convention, and that place was going to be packed with teachers all over the state. Well, one of my friends, the car we were going down the freeway, he took his egg, you see, and he threw this egg out to a guy that was standing by the car by the side of the road there, and it hit him right in the stomach. Well, he got in his car, he chased us all the way to Salt Lake City. And just as we got to the intersection of State Street and North
So
Temple,
your friend had an egg just in his pocket? I mean, okay.
oh, he brought the eggs just for this.
Okay, well, Lynn,
Very
we're,
nice.
we're going to just finish up what we're talking about here. And so, like I said, Edelweiss kind of reminds us of the Von Trapp family, which is a true story of them escaping and not being conscripted into the Nazi army. And it's all about freedom and homeland. I mean, you got to love it.
It's true, but Hotel California is a mystery. It's a song that good lyrics leave it open to interpretation. We don't know what the lyrics mean exactly. To my knowledge,
Guy,
the Eagles have
Guy,
never...
Guy, I'm getting a little bit upset. Now, you knew that I came down here for one purpose, and that was to plug my new albums.
Oh, okay.
And so I hope you will give me an opportunity
I guess.
to do that. You see, this one here
What do you have there?
shows me with a tuxedo on the top and a pair of bathing trunks on the bottom. That means I'm kind of halfway between the classic world and the pop world. This other one is me playing 6 different classic piano pieces that I wrote, you see. Now, you talk about forever songs. Well, these have been out for a year now, and they're not even slowing down. So as far as I'm concerned, that's going to be a forever song.
So can we listen to
if
it?
you will
Or
just
put a link in the comments?
would you please put a link
Sure.
in the comments? And that's, the reason I came.
All right, fine. You can plug it. I guess they're good. I don't know if they're as good as Hotel California or Edelweiss, and I don't know if we're going to resolve this week. But anyway, we'll catch you next time, right?
That's right.
All right.
All night long the skies are turning